Yeah, Chris, so one thing that they really keep track of are the degree days. Now, that is a metric that you may not often hear about unless you work in the energy sector, but it's really important for both meteorologists and power companies together. Now, what that is just a way of measuring exactly what the temperature means for overall power consumption. And as you know, air conditioning is so popular this time of year, it's a really important metric to consider. Here's more on that.
Strong heat waves developed this July over much of the United States, Western Europe, and even here in the upstate this weekend. Demand for air conditioning is now at its highest point in the year. That jump in demand puts more stress on the nation's power grid as millions of people in the U.S. turn the thermostat down inside to avoid excessive heat outside.
It's extremely important for us to ensure that our customers have what they need when they need it, as long where it comes from electricity. When we have extended heat waves, when we have extended cold weather periods, whenever Mother Nature challenges the system, it's our job to ensure that happens.
To find out how much power demand has gone up or down over time, one metric often used by both meteorologists and utility companies is called a degree day. Here's how they work. A degree day is the difference between the average temperature on a given day and a baseline temperature, usually set at 65 degrees. It's used to estimate how much energy is needed to heat or cool indoor spaces. If the mean temperature on a given day is above 65, 72 for example, that means we had 7 cooling degree days that day. If it's below 65, 50 for example, that means we had 15 heating degree days that day. During the 1960s and early 1970s in Greenville, we had an average of 1,500 cooling degree days per year. And over the last 10 years, that number has gone up significantly to about 1,860 cooling degree days per year. Using these numbers, we can roughly estimate that just from the weather alone, we now require about 24% more energy than we did 50 years ago to keep indoor spaces at the same temperature.
We see the heat coming, we see the cold coming in the wintertime, and we know that we have to make sure that our plans are in place, that we have the resources available, that our power plants are ready to deliver, that we have the fuel we need, that we have a diverse mix of different types of assets. All of that comes together to ensure that we have reliable service for our customers.
All this serves as a great reminder for us to conserve power when you can, as our summers gradually get hotter and our air conditioners more popular.
And Duke Energy went on to explain that more often than not with the cooling degree days, they usually look at what, usually from year to year is what they take into consideration. The latest data they have was last year's May to this past May. On average in Duke Energy Carolinas territory, the average temperature went up by 1 degree, which translates to 52% more cooling degree days. It really doesn't take all that much to really get a spike in energy demand, especially this time of year. We'll have more on this coming up on WYFF News 4 at 6. For now, reporting live in Greenville, meteorologist Griffin Hardy. I'll send it back to you.